Hey everyone, this is Nick with Us vs. Herd. I'm going to go over a 6-month review or a recap on my stash portfolio. I opened this account back in April. I did a review on the app, and about a month ago I did a recap. I just want to kind of show you my progress, where I've been. I initially just opened the account just to test it out, but after using it, I've been really liking it. If you find value in this video, please subscribe, like, or leave your comments below if you have questions. I'm not getting paid from Stash to do this. I'm just doing it because I want to see you guys win. I want to see you guys make money. And Stash has actually been a quiet way for me to stash away money or put money aside that you may be spending way too much in your bank account and you may be zeroed out. And this is a nice little way to create a little bit of a nest egg somewhere else. And everything that I do here is auto stashed. You can see today my portfolio value is at $650. I have a total return of $40 and we're at 6.5% return. But what I want to show you is kind of how I do that and how my balance has been growing over this short period of time. And they just recently rolled out Stash Retire, but I'm not really a big fan of how they do this. But every week, as you can see here, every week I stash away $30, and I do it on Friday because Friday is payday for most people. I just at the end of the week I just put away $30 every week. Now, Stash does charge $1 fee every month just for maintenance and to provide this service for you. So if you're a small investor, a small saver, I mean, if you're trying to put $5 away a month only, I would say it's probably not for you. You probably want to start with $50 a month, or somewhere between $50 to $100 a month for it to actually matter and for actually you to get gains. And because if you put the dollar away and you're only doing $5 away, you're giving away 20% every day. Every month to them. So every week, every Friday, I put away $30. It's on auto stash, automatically comes on my account. I don't even think about it. I get a notification and an email from them saying, hey, we submitted your order, or your stash went through. Actually, probably might have gotten one today. Well, anyways, let's go to my portfolio. It's not really fair. I mean, people say like, oh, 6% is a lot. Before we get into portfolio, I just want to show you what's going on with my balance over time. So down here, I opened it down in April, May. I didn't really do anything. I just did a review on it. I was using it a little bit. Then I started to get kind of serious about it, saying, hey, if I start putting money away, I'm going to start putting $30 a week, which is $120 a month just away. See what happens. What's the worst case scenario is I lose a little bit of money. Best case scenario, I actually like it and start making money, which seem to be what's going on right now. And it's not fair to say because the market's been, kind of crazy. But as you can see here, my stash balance, I, started depositing the most amount in June, and then my balance started to grow. So then my stash balance started to grow. This is the money that I put in. The green's the money put in. The stash balance is what I had before. I wish it showed you how much you made per month. This right now just shows you what you had from the previous month, and this is how much you deposited that month. So I'm not really a fan of that. I just wish they put in here something, gains for the month, but that gets a little bit complicated for them. They do break it down on the portfolio side of things here. So right now, I'm invested in these portfolios: American Innovators, Data Defenders, and Defending America. And one noticeable thing is the market's really taken a turn. Back in August, when I did a recap or did a little video on Stash on my account, I was actually on Data Defenders. I was contemplating taking the trade off or getting into a different ETF, and mainly because I was down. This was the only one that I was down on. I was down 3% on Data Defenders, and I was down 3%, and now I'm up 3%. So I had in the last almost, it was only like 6 weeks ago I did that video. I have a 6% wing. So now I went from negative 3% to plus 3.29%. American Innovators, I was up 3%, now I'm up almost 6%. And then Defending America, that was a big one for me already. I was up 4.62%, and now I'm almost up 10% on this. And as you know, there's a lot a lot of news going on with, things that are going on in the world with politics. And I think that's why these stocks are jumping here. And if you're not sure what these are, this is the first time coming across the app or coming across the video. Basically, just to give you a quick overview, you can go to the Invest tab here, and these are actually ETFs. And you can click on one. So let's say I'm on Data Defenders. You can click on Data Defenders. You can see it's scheduled every week, but you can see if we go to Overview what these stocks are. Here we got Symantec, Cisco, VMware, and then you can see down here that what ETF this actually is. So if you wanted to, outside of Stash, trade this ETF, you could trade it with this ticker. The other thing is, I've been noticing now that my Stash account's going to be getting bigger, I'll be getting bigger dividends. I mean, nothing huge. I'll go over that in a second, but I have been getting bigger dividends. And since, like I said before, in one of my other videos, I'm not exactly sure how they calculate your buying a fraction of one share, but right now it says I own 9.22623 shares of this ETF, or what they call as Data Defenders. So I'm not sure how they give me a fraction of share, but this is kind of how it works out, and this is what the percentage of my whole entire stash is invested in. So I'm probably going to be looking to add, because right now I'm at, if we go back to here, I'm at 30% on all these because I only have 3. So, and it tells you how much you invested. So before, so I have about $200, excuse me, $200 in each. So let's go to just show you on the dividend side. One of the things is that I've been getting are bigger dividends. So let's go to, I think it's under account activity. Okay. So under account activity, you can see, so this is someone's calling me. This is what's been going on for the last few months. So these are my auto withdrawals. So today is October 6th, 2017. So today's a Friday actually. So we just had, I had a deposit come out of my account, and then it auto stashed it into these. So basically every week I do nothing. I've set this up. I'll show you how to set it up towards the end of the video if you have questions. But I set it up so that it automatically takes $30 out of my account, and then it puts it into these ETFs that I have here. As you can see here, I got paid 55 cents on a dividend. Nothing huge, but you can see here September, I got paid almost $1. I got 85 cents there. Oops. 85 cents there. And if you go back even further, what is this? September into August. So then, yeah, and you can see here that's the subscription payments for using the service. So I've gotten a few dividends, and they're starting to come through more frequently. Like I said, nothing huge, but like the dividends, I can start seeing that they're starting to pay for the actual service. So that's good. So if you can get the dividends and start paying for the service, then you're using the service for free, and then you're just getting the gains from investing. So that's kind of a cool thing. So I'm this month already, I'm already up. I have to get another 45 cents in dividends. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I'm actually not really sure what the schedule is on the ETF. I think you can see. It just tells you what the yield is. I don't know the actual date of the dividends. If you want, you could look up that ETF on like Thinkorswim. It'll probably tell you when the dividends come out. They also show you what the performance is, but I don't really need to cover that right now. But I just want to show you, give you a quick overview of how I've been using it, how I've been liking it. I basically don't think about it, and now that over the last 6 months I haven't been thinking about it, I now have $650 that I didn't have before. I mean, I had it was in my account, but I probably would spend it on a bunch of stupid stuff. So I think this is great for people that don't really like to manage their resources. They just like to set it and forget it. I say start with a small balance. If you don't want to do $100 a month, try to $50 a month and see how it goes. Worst case scenario, you could just go, let's say you don't like this anymore. You can just go into your portfolio and you can sell it get all your money back, and put it back in your bank account. So worst case scenario, you cash out, you lose $1 or $2, maybe you make a couple of dollars. But I would say give it a shot and see. I would like to see how you guys are doing. If you guys leave some comments below, let me know how you guys are doing with Stash. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Like some of the features I said, I think that they could definitely start on the features, and I know that they're just getting going. They just got to I think a million customers. So leave a comment below, like, and subscribe.